A beautiful species roams the vast cold regions of the Arctic, the polar bear. The polar bear has captured our imagination with its awe-inspiring majesty and remarkable adaptations. Join us as we explore the world of these extraordinary individuals. Kindly subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to remain up to speed on our enthralling material. Towering over their Arctic habitat, polar bears reign as the largest carnivores on land. Adult males can reach lengths of up to 10 feet, 3 meters, and weigh over 1,500 pounds, 680 kilograms. Their sheer size and strength make them formidable predators. Technically, they're marine mammals. Despite their land-dwelling reputation, polar bears are actually considered marine mammals. They spend the majority of their lives on sea ice, hunting their primary prey, seals. Their adaptation to the Arctic marine environment sets them apart from other bear species. In the Arctic ecosystem, polar bears sit atop the food chain, making them one of the few creatures that can claim dominance over humans. With their immense size, powerful jaws, and remarkable hunting skills, they command respect as apex predators. While some animals thrive in social groups, polar bears are predominantly solitary creatures. They roam their vast territories alone, except during mating season or when a mother is caring for her cubs. This solitary nature allows them to navigate the harsh Arctic environment with independence. Even though they're powerful carnivores, polar bears are quite selective in their food choices. Their diet primarily consists of seals, especially ringed seals and bearded seals. They are highly adapted to hunting seals in their icy habitats and rely on their stealth and patience to secure a meal. Since life in the Arctic can be challenging, especially when food sources are scarce, polar bears can endure extended periods without food, particularly during the summer months when sea ice retreats, limiting their hunting opportunities. These periods are referred to as fasting periods, which test their endurance and survival skills. When food becomes scarce, polar bears demonstrate their incredible ability to travel long distances in search of a meal. They can embark on arduous journeys, traversing across ice floes and open waters, driven by their instinctual drive to find sustenance. During these fasting periods, with their streamlined bodies and strong limbs, polar bears exercise their excellent swimming abilities. They can swim for astonishing distances, covering several miles without tiring. Their powerful strokes propel them through the icy waters as they pursue their marine prey. Despite their Arctic home, polar bears are not impervious to heat. Their thick white fur serves as excellent insulation in the frigid temperatures, but it can also absorb sunlight, causing them to overheat. They have adapted to regulate their body temperature by seeking shade or taking a dip in the cool waters. In recent years, a fascinating phenomenon has been observed: hybridization between polar bears and grizzly bears. As the Arctic sea ice diminishes due to climate change, polar bears and grizzlies are encountering each other more frequently, leading to rare interbreeding events. Just like almost every other animal, polar bear grow a lot in their first few months. Their cubs are born small and vulnerable, weighing just over a pound, 0.5 kilograms. However, in their first few months of life, they undergo rapid growth. With the nourishment from their mother's milk, they can double or even triple their weight within a few weeks. Adapted for life on the ice, polar bears have impressively large feet. Their broad paws act like snowshoes, distributing their weight over a larger surface area and providing better traction on the slippery surfaces. These massive feet enable them to traverse the Arctic terrain with ease. While many bear species hibernate during the winter, polar bears do not. They remain active throughout the year, adapting to the changing seasons and continuing their relentless pursuit of food. The harsh Arctic conditions do not allow for a traditional hibernation period. However, they love to nap during snowstorms. Despite their constant activity, polar bears appreciate a cozy nap during the fierce Arctic snowstorms. They seek shelter, often in the form of a snow den or by finding natural barriers, where they can rest and conserve energy while waiting out the blizzard. The Arctic expanse and the elusive nature of polar bears make them challenging to track and study. Researchers employ various methods such as satellite tracking, radio collars, and DNA analysis to gain insights into their behavior, population dynamics, and response to environmental changes. When plunging into the frigid Arctic waters, polar bears possess a unique adaptation to keep water out of their airways. Their nostrils have the ability to close tightly, creating a watertight seal that prevents water from entering their respiratory system. In captivity, some polar bears develop a greenish hue on their fur. This unusual coloration is a result of algae growth on their fur due to specific environmental conditions, such as exposure to sunlight and the presence of certain nutrients in the water. Despite both being iconic symbols of the polar regions, polar bears and penguins inhabit opposite poles of the Earth. Penguins reside in the southern hemisphere, primarily in Antarctica, while polar bears roam the Arctic. These charismatic creatures will never encounter each other in the wild. The closer they could ever get is when they are kept in the same zoo. They sometimes get celebrity treatment. Polar bears have captured the attention and affection of people worldwide. They often serve as ambassadors for conservation efforts and environmental awareness. In some instances, individual polar bears gain celebrity status, becoming the subjects of documentaries, news stories, and public fascination. The town of Churchill in Manitoba, Canada, has developed a distinctive relationship with polar bears. Located on the edge of the Arctic, Churchill has become known as the polar bear capital of the world. The town has implemented measures to coexist with these magnificent creatures, including polar bear tours and a bear jail that temporarily detains bears who wander into town until they can be safely relocated. The polar bear, with its incredible adaptations and unique place in the Arctic ecosystem, continues to inspire awe and admiration. By understanding their challenges and celebrating their beauty, we can contribute to the conservation of these magnificent beings. Kindly hit the subscribe button to our channel for more intriguing insights into the natural world.